Hello everyone, I'm the Simsologist and this is another speed build on my channel, and this is going to be very exciting because I am building my Let's Play house in this video and it's so cute. I just can't wait to play with it more. Fun fact that I actually recorded the first Let's Play episode about a few days ago. I just didn't have time to record the voiceover for this house and I didn't want to start the Let's Play without the speed build, so yeah, here we are doing this speed build and I just can't wait to share the first episode of this Let's Play with you. I don't know when it will come, maybe a few days later, I don't know. It's exam time in my university, so I'm a bit stressed and very tired. It's 10:30 in the night right now, so I might sound a bit tired and I might sound a bit weird and my mistakes will be bigger in this video, I think. I mean, my speaking mistakes, like pronunciation or something. I watched back my video, the cast one, the create a scene one, and I was just so freaked out about my accent. I just can't handle it. It's so weird because I usually think in English. I don't know why. I just love thinking in English because there are some words that we don't have in Hungarian. So I just cannot think about some things in Hungarian. So in my mind, the words are perfectly pronounced. They are pronounced as they should be. So in my mind, I sound so great, but when I just say something, so as soon as I start talking, it becomes awful and I just can't handle that. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling around. So if you didn't see the create a sim video of this Let's Play, I'm gonna tell you some little information about this family, and I'm sorry because of the traffic noises outside. I mean, at the back, in the background of the video, I just cannot do anything with it. Our windows are very, very bad and they just don't close out the sounds. So yeah, enjoy the traffic of Budapest. It's very great. Just kidding. Where were I? I mean, where was I? I started talking about this house, I guess. So if you didn't see the create a scene video, in this house there is a grandma and her granddaughter. They are living here, and the grandfather died a few years ago, and the granddaughter's parents died in a car accident, and the girl called April has a huge scar on her face which reminds her of this accident, and she just wants to be a vet. This is her only goal. I don't think she wants to be popular. She's kind of a loner, but it's not in her traits. But she's a pretty girl, she's a good girl, she has great grades and stuff, so yeah, she's cute, but her only goal is to be a vet, so she might be a bit weird, and because of all these terrible happenings in the background, she might not be a whole person, like in her soul. So she might feel a bit depressed sometimes, and we just have to find her a happy end. That's my goal. She is a bit depressed, to be honest, because I recorded the first part, and from that I know that this totally fits the storyline. It was a bit of a spoiler, I'm sorry. And she's going to save a lot of pets, so I didn't create them pets in Create a Sim because I thought it would be bad for them, like it's like buying a pet in real life. So they are going to save the pets from the street. Whichever we find, we are trying to save it. Unfortunately, we only can save like 6 pets. That's not too much, and I was thinking about saving them and give them up for adoption. Like, you know, she would be a foster, or what are they called, like these foster parents, foster owners, I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, congratulations, I'm very proud of you. So they would just adopt some pet to make them whole pet again, like, you know, cure them and give them the necessary medication and stuff. I don't know, I just have brain freezes today, you guys. So that's the story. And of course we are going to have 6 pets, because that's just how it is. We have as many as we can. So you'll see in her room that it's very, very, like, I don't know. I have to find the words that I'm looking for again. Okay, so it's very cold and very, I don't know, it's not very personal, you know. It has some posters about pets and stuff, but nothing else really. And her room is so outstanding in this house, because when she moved in, it was totally renovated, and this is a very old house. Her grandparents built it up, and I don't use cheats in my Let's Plays, but of course I cheated them in this house. Like, I used a money cheat to be able to build this up, because I thought it wouldn't be realistic to start in a starter home, because it's like a fresh start. It's okay for young Sims, but she lives with her grandmother, who worked her whole life with her husband to build this up. So it has to be a bit more expensive. It's a bit more cluttered than it should be. If you start with a with that 20,000 simoleons, maybe that's what you get when you start. So it has to be more expensive, and it is. And I thought that maybe the grandma, who is called Mary, I guess, Mary Grace, loves gardening, so we bought her some pots outside. She can plant some things there. Oh my god, I should be able to express myself better. I'm just so weird. I can't think in English so fluently that I just can't handle these brain freezes that I have right now. Oh my god, I use those tools, or I don't know what's that called there, and it is from Cats and Dogs, and it's so pretty. The only annoying thing that Sims only sit on that, because I block the couches and what's that, the armchair with it. So yeah, it's not very practical, but it's pretty. And we are still doing the downstairs, and it works. You can see my Sims trying it out, and I used a bit better appliances than the cheapest ones, but I didn't really want to use the best ones, so I didn't want them to live in a luxury. And after the house is done, they don't really have money, so there's not much money left in their bank or in their pocket, which is a bit challenging, because of course April is a teenager, so she goes to school, and besides that we don't really have time to work, I think. And the grandma is retired, of course, but she doesn't get much money from retirement, and of course in The Sims it doesn't exist, so she won't get what's that? She won't get money. That's an easier expression. So we need to get money somehow, and I thought that maybe Mary could plant those flowers and just harvest them and sell them for some money, and April could, I don't know, could do something to finance all these pets they adopt, like finance their living. I don't know if I'm saying the correct words or not. So terrible. And after the speed build, you are going to see some screenshots, which might be a bit of spoiler for the Let's Play. But if you are not interested in the Let's Play, of course, it doesn't matter. But if you are interested in the Let's Play, then you might see some spoilers. I was trying to hide them, but yeah, I just left them there. I hide the major things, but you can see some little spoilers. And we are doing this bathroom down here, and I made sure that the bathrooms had bathtubs, because you can wash your dogs just in there. And if you didn't see the Create a Scene video, April loves dogs and Mary loves cats, so I'm trying to balance the pets out, like half cats, half dogs, but it depends on which kind of pets we find. And I hope that Mary won't be upset about a lot of dogs, and I hope that April won't be upset about a lot of cats, because I don't know these traits really. So I don't know if I don't know how to say that. So if there's a cat lover person in The Sims, I hope they don't hate dogs because of that. I usually give these two traits together, and they don't shut each other out or don't close each other out. I don't know, but I've never used them alone, so we'll see. And here's a little study. So I bought them a computer because I thought that it's necessary for April's studies, and we put a mirror in here. It's just an empty little room for like nothing. Mary's room will be huge, like it's a huge room, so this could have been in there, I think, but then I wouldn't know what to use this room for. So yeah. And what else wanted I say? I wanted to say that I usually don't use that much 9 keys in my builds, because I always build for myself for the Let's Plays too, and I know what works, what not. So if I use a lot of 9 keys, for example, to put subjects up on the dresser, I mean objects on the dresser, it just doesn't work. So it blocks out the dresser totally, and Sims cannot use them, and Sims gonna freak out. So I don't use 9 keys on dressers, which makes my job so much harder. Like, why can't we put decorations on those dressers where we want to put them? Like, there are some objects that we cannot put in the middle, and it just freaks me out so much. I'm so upset about that all the time. I mean, I don't mind them because we can put with 9 keys in there, but Sims would not be able to use that. You can see already the contrast between the two bedrooms. April's bedroom is very small. She's gonna have just a single bed there, so nothing extra. But I imagine that her furniture are from cheaper shops, like cheaper furniture shops, because of course they don't have a lot of money, and her grandparents had to take care of her after the accident, so they had to buy some cheap but clean and new furniture for her. And she got here when she was a toddler, so they always had to update the furniture for her, from those small ones for these adult almost without furniture, so it might be a big burden for her grandma, for example. And I think that she's very, very grateful for their grandparents for bringing her up, but she always misses something in her life, like her parents. And you know, people, when they miss some role models in their lives, they get some complexes. Maybe that's how you call that in English. I don't know. In Hungarian, it's sounds similar. So yeah, and I just can't speak. Jesus, you guys, it's so late in the night right now, and I have to wake up so early, so I'm already freaking out. Here you can see the posters I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I don't know why I mentioned them so early. Now I cannot talk more about them, like I spoiled my story. It's okay then. Yeah, so here were the posters, and it was very annoying that they glitched when I overlapped them. So it was weird. And I imagine that April keeps a lot of stuff in boxes, like memories of her parents and her diary. Oh, we should buy her a diary. That's gonna be a great idea for the second part. Yeah, we are going to do some diary writing. And I got brain freeze again, so I don't know how to continue this voiceover. It's so bad. Like, I feel like a total beginner in this channel. Like, I have my Hungarian channel for over 2 years now, and I'm kind of used to it. Like, I do it as a routine, and I don't mind if I cannot speak. I get over it. I just don't care anymore. But doing this channel is so stressful for me right now, because I feel like I start everything from the beginning, and it's so weird. Like, I mentioned in the Create a Scene video that I miss community so much. Like, on my Hungarian channel, I give all the informations by the community tab. Like, I share the official Sims live streams, I share all the informations you need to know, like the release dates and stuff. So I miss it so bad on this channel. I don't know why YouTube just limits these community tabs. I mean, I understand that you cannot use monetization or you cannot use stories on your channel because it's just some extra stuff, but community tab, please YouTube, let me use your community tab, because I'm dying right now and I just have to tell everything in the videos and it's just not right. It's boring, but it saves me from speaking total nonsense. We are almost at the end, you guys. I almost did the voiceover. I'm just so proud of myself because I can do this in the same time as I'm doing my university studies, and I've never imagined this happen. Like, I finished this channel because of limited time that I had, and I realized I had so much time. I only have time if I know what I want to do with it. So yeah, I'm so happy to be back, and I'm sorry for these awful voiceovers and awful videos, but they are going to get better. I promise. I'm gonna get better by time. I hope that one day this channel becomes a routine too, and we'll see each other every single day as I do my Hungarian fans. They are not fans, I mean subscribers. That's the right phrase here. and I have to cough a lot. So I think I let you watch the screenshots by yourself. I just don't want to embarrass myself more than I did. So hope you enjoyed the speed build at least. Maybe try my videos muted, like my speed builds, and they might be more interesting. So I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and see you soon. Bye!